When people saw me, I believe they looked at me like a failure, a loser, like I was a nobody, like a throwaway. You know, how people walk past me sometimes act like they wouldn't even see me. When that happened to me, I felt hurt, overlooked. I felt abandoned. I was hurt and angry, very angry. The control that the drugs had over me, it was enormous. I woke up thinking about it. I woke up thinking, how am I gonna get my next dollar to get it? I wouldn't eat. I would give my food away trade it for drugs. And oftentimes that left me sleeping in abandoned cars. And sometimes I would find like a bus that was nobody was using because that had more room in it. I would get in there and go to sleep. Lost everything I owned, my house, car, bank account, my children. I lost myself. I went to the streets. And I became homeless for many years, off and on. During that time, people saw me, I would say people saw me as a loser. You know, even though I kept saying I knew there was a winner inside of me, but I kept feeling like I was a loser. I would ask people for money. Oh, I'm hungry. Can you give me $1 or $2 for a burger? Or, you know, it got that bad that I used to cry out to God and ask him not to let me die out here. And so I used to cry out to God all the time, God, please just, could you get me out of this? Could you trick me some kind of way, you know, to make me think I'm doing this, but really you're saving me? I had went to a number of treatment facilities, and I eventually got sober. But I wasn't quite right. I was free from the drugs, but my decisions wasn't lining up with who I was or what I wanted to be. And I kept saying, what is going on? I can't figure this out. And I just kept saying, God, help me. What am I not doing? What am I not seeing? What do I need? And so I called my friend here at in Minnesota, and she works here at the Mission. And she said, Cyn, we got a ladies program here at the Union Gospel Mission. She said, we got anger management class, we got emotional healing, we got search for significance. She said, you get 3 meals a day, you get your own room. And I was like, really? Really, you sure? I said, it's not, you know, you serious? I said, okay, send me the information and I'll look at it. When I first came in the Naomi Center, I felt something come over my body. Like it was like something just fell off me, like a big load, like I dropped all my luggage. And I was like, it's like I knew I was like at home, but I wasn't my home. But it felt like I was at home. Like I should have felt at my own house is what I felt when I got here. The Naomi staff saw me and they opened their arms to me and they welcomed me. And they received me with all my flaws. It didn't matter. They make me feel important, like I'm somebody. The Naomi Center has offered me a place of my own. I say it's a place of my own because I do have my own area. The classes here have helped me to see myself, what I needed to work on, my self-esteem, you know, giving me hope that I can do it. Compared to the dark days and where I am now, it's a big difference. I see myself as a person of hope. I see myself as a person who cares about other people, concerned about what they're concerned about. I want people to see me as a loving and caring person, not to see people just for the outside, to see people for how God sees them, to look past the outside and look on the inside. I kind of was in my room the other day and I was thinking about it, and I thought about like you walking across the beach or you walking down the street and you see something on the ground and it's all covered up, but you're not sure what it is, and then you pick it up and you go to, dusting it off. And that when you realize that, when you take all the dust off of it, that is really a treasure. That is something valuable there. But if you had not wiped away the dust and all the debris and all the stuff that covered it, you would have never got to that part, that treasure. And that's how I look at the name Musette and what it's done for me. I feel like a champion. I feel like I could do anything. I'm just so grateful that I really believe it. Now, it's one thing to say it, but one thing to believe it. So me saying it and me believing it is lining up today.